Hello guys, and welcome to episode 32 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. This is Mortal Empires and we are going for world domination, and today it starts with the raising of Kalak I Zor. So this is a battle that we have to do because I already sacked it once, but the reinforcements mean that I'm going to have to do it again, or at least the garrison replenishing itself, which is kind of annoying, the fact that they already have half of their men back, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and fight this on the battle map. We're up against Fimber Gandum. Certainly an interesting name. He was the guy who was occupying the settlement. 462 men in total to kill. Or dwarves, I should say, not men. Might get offended if I call them men. But yeah, we've got plenty of dudes. We should be fine. Let's have these Graveguard go up in the mid, either side. Actually, I'll have Vlad go up onto the wall again, as well. He can go up on the right side of the gate. We'll have these spread out like so. Those three can go to the left. All of the cavalry can hide off to the far left. Vargeist I might keep to the left as well, for the time being. And Gripgul's can attack the gate with the corpse cart. Let's scan for more wins, and we will start the deployment. Alright, let's go. So Vlad actually needs to attack that wall. Let's just pause it a sec. Those towers are going to do a lot of damage. Really not good. Oh well, we just have to shrug it off and carry on. Let's put those ones up in the middle, those ones on the left. These guys can go to the gate, since there's not very many of them. These lot all need to just tuck up on the far left side. And since they've started engaging us, we're going to open up with the Thunderers. Lovely. The Thunderers are starting to shoot at my Crypt Horrors, which is kind of annoying. Let's just heal those as we continue to move forwards. Ooh. Even the Iron Drake's going to be opening up onto them. Poor Crypt Horrors. Right, as for our reinforcements, it's the flying units that I want. Then we're going to have those go kill the organ gun. We'll get a few of them to just trash the Thunderers as well. Go destroy that gate with the Vargolfs. And then these units can all come over this side. And of course we need to get Isabella over here with her 2 agents, or even 3 agents for that matter. What is my vampire doing? He needs to get up here as well. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Probably use Enfeebling Foe or the Withering. Maybe even both. But so far we have taken quite a lot of damage from the towers. But Vlad's up here, and he's going to be smashing through the Quarrelers that are in his way. Alright, we are destroying those guys on the organ gun. They are almost dead already. Perfect. Then we can just fly away. We can swarm another unit on the walls. Oh, ouch. Those Iron Drakes, though. Let's swarm the Iron Drakes. Need to get rid of those. Where's Vlad gone? Not entirely sure. I think I'm just going to have my vampires get on into the engagements. My initial Vargeists are doing okay. Put down the vortex here. That's what I'm going to do. Right on top of those iron breakers. I should do a nice amount of damage to the iron breakers. That's the plan. Yeah, crush them. Sucked up into that vortex. Absolutely awesome spell. Have we break through this gate? Broken through that gate yet? We have, okay. Have them go and smash into these long beards with great weapons. I mean, this is nearly over anyway. And these units on the walls are just being decimated. I don't even have to do this too efficiently, if I'm honest. We already smashed through the gates here, didn't we? Oh, maybe not. Let's just attack the gates. I guess the Crypt Horrors... Where did the Crypt Horrors end up? They... Wait, what? Are they on the... Where are they? Where are the Crypt Horrors? Oh, I'm not selecting the right units. I was like, have they flown off the map? What's going on there? One thing that is going on here, though, is these Longbeards are not enjoying their fight with these three Vargolfs. I think they ran round. Yeah, the Crypt Horrors ran round. Okay. Alright, time to just grab all these units. And just go and swarm the remainder of their forces. Since all the ones on the walls are dead. I think there is slight engagement down here, but the gate is open, so let's get going. Vlad needs to attack this guy. Well, actually we can get all of our agents, just go and attack Fimber. I can probably use a Spirit Leech on him as well. And we'll be in range shortly. And that should break him. There we go. Victory. Just the Slayers left. Those flying units should absolutely destroy them. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Okay. Kalak-i-Zor is ours once again. And this time we will raise it to the ground. I could have actually sat at the end there and done the invocations, but we're going to be spending a couple of turns replenishing anyway, so it won't make too much of a difference. This will delete one of the Dwarven clans at least. Surprised they didn't get confederated in the last turn, after we sacked them. Wouldn't have made a difference either way. So we'll get some decent loot from this anyway, I think. Yeah, 1,500 will do. And we'll just go ahead and raise that. Need victory over the dwarves multiple times, plus 3 leadership when fighting against dwarves. Don't mind if I do.
The world will drown.
Time for Isabella to make a move back to Kalak-i-Zor.
Yes.
Vlad's vampire has leveled up. Get immortal will. Isabella is missing a unit. Recruit one while we're here. Just trying to work out what she's missing. A unit of Vargeists? Did they die? I guess we must have lost a unit of Vargeists previously. We'll pick up another one because they do have that extra bonus from being in her army, so that's fine. Right, what about Warmund Fafbach? he is still waiting to see what Chaos does, and they are starting to head west, which is not fantastic since Hergig is not as well defended, but we have 5,000, so I might actually spend that on trying to upgrade the walls here at Hergig and making the garrison as strong as possible. And then we have Meinrad, who's currently stopping the Rib Peaks from rebelling. Okay, now we just have Bathilda, who is going to try and take out this guy, but doesn't have enough money to do so. So we shall just stalk them, hang out nearby. That is everything we can do. Let's move on to the next turn. So now with our army in Kalakai Zor, like Vlad and Isabella, we're going to move back and crush the dwarves. Hopefully, the Warriors of Chaos will not continue towards our settlements. But I think they will. Yep, they will. That's not good. Because if we're forced to defend at Hergig, it's going to be pretty difficult. I can, however, shadow these guys with my army from Bechefen, so I'm going to do that. We're going to march them over towards Hergig. Going to speed up the rest of the turns, since there isn't anyone else I think that we need to really pay attention to. Not really looking forward to these battles with the dwarves though. Such a scary army hanging around near their capital, led by Thorgrim. Well, that's one of the Chaos factions destroyed. Good. And Meinrad's actually leveled up. But look, this is a really good army. That's actually Grombrindal. They also have Ungrim as a separate army. This is scary. We don't want to move into an attritional area. We want to just get out of here if we can. Oh, it's going to take an extra turn. That's really irritating. Oh well, at least Isabella's going to get herself fixed up. And Warman's going to jump into March stance and head back to Hergig. So Bechafen's going to have like a pretty much maxed out defense anyway. They've got the Blasphemous Bulwark, which is the highest level walls, Awakened Battlefield, which gives us extra Graveguard and Black Knights. I mean, the only thing that we could do is possibly get a Necromancer tower, so we have a Necromancer in the garrison, but that won't make much of a difference in the long run because it probably won't have many spells anyway. But yeah, Ostermark is ready to go. It's a shame that Vampiric Corruption is waning because of the Chaos arriving. Anyway, Meinrad here. Probably just going to get the Invocation upgrade. Pretty important. And Bathilda now has money to try and assassinate this dude, so that's what we're going to try and do. And that was a failure, but they leveled up anyway. So we're going to get increased mobility. And once again, everything is done. We don't have any money to spend. We'll move on to the next turn. Good old turn skipping episodes. Did have a battle already though, so not the end of the world. Like I already mentioned, not really looking forward to having to smash through these greenskins, or not through the greenskins, through the dwarves again. Thankfully the greenskins do have a pretty nice army there. Alright, let's just speed up their turn. They're gonna come through our land raiding it, which sucks, but I'm back in her gig in 2 turns, or about 1 turn. We will be there. Like, I'll have enough movement points in the next turn to make it, which means I'm not going to be as worried. The only place I need to be worried about after that is Middenland, really. Maybe they're just heading over to Marienburg slowly, which is fine because Marienburg can use their armies of great swords against them. I mean, the more people that Chaos wipe out, the better, honestly. Because it takes away units for me to... or not units, but nations for me to destroy, and full stacks for me to destroy. Now I think that Skaven clan took Wolfenberg, which is annoying. We now have a new mission, I Thirst. Extra diplomatic relations with Musalon. If we eliminate a Lord of the Puppets of Chaos or Bretonia in battle. Alright, well. Melissa leveled up. So we're going to continue with Impassioned. And with Isabella we're going to move like here, basically as far as we can in our own province, so that we maintain the replenishment.
I shall go.
And Vlad can move into this province as well. However, I may as well march him so he's in Kalakangazar, and then his replenishment will be even better. There we go. So in the Black Mountains we're all good. That's actually going up quite a lot in public order because we have both of our armies there. Public order in general is really good for us right now. Midland it's going down. But if I have to, I will move Warmond into Middenheim. So that's fine. Like, he's basically in position to stop that from being a factor. Now, Peak Pass is fine. It's really Kalakangor that I'm worried about here. We already have this on level 3, which really sucks. I guess eventually what will happen is I'll move out Meinrad and take him to Kalakangor. But the public order here isn't going to be fixed anytime soon either. We do have this little bit of cash to spend. I'm just trying to work out if it's worth spending. If we put it into Weissmund, this would go to +1. We're probably just better off leaving it off tax though. We'll start building that up. And then maybe it will start ticking up, and then when we move in Warmond we can turn the tax back on. We just gotta keep an eye on where these Chaos armies are going. And if they end up taking all my provinces anyway, I'm not too concerned. We have spent quite a lot on upgrading them all, but at the end of the day it's the vampiric corruption. As long as it sticks around, it makes provinces easy to take back. Right, time for us to try another assassination attempt. Let's attack a different dude. Another failure. Come on, Bethilda, you gotta do better. That's it, we'll move on to the next turn. I'm gonna try and waste as little time as possible. It looks like the dwarves just take a beating. They're strength rating dropped quite a bit. Garstnick's now coming back. Those armies sitting right outside Hergig. Now I could potentially use this opportunity to declare war on Chaos. Because if they're right by the settlement, and if I attack from the settlement, I will be able to call on the garrison. And the garrison and my army combined may just be enough to take them on if I kill each army individually. Now one thing I am going to do is scout the ruins of Wolfenberg while I'm there. Just to confirm that the Skaven have moved in. It is really annoying because I did kind of want to take Wolfenberg eventually because of the gold. And now I think if I declare war on the Skaven there, they are allied with Norska, so it's going to be significantly harder to take. But I guess if they level it up, then we might get ourselves a higher level settlement than we otherwise would have if we'd colonized it ourselves. But it does seem as though the Skaven are just running around and picking up all these settlements at the moment. Okay, Taskmaster, that's nice. Right of Primeval Glory. Population surplus in Reichland. Does mean that Altdorf can be upgraded. Well, actually, maybe not quite yet. Yeah, so if we attack them now, we would have Hergig and all the Crypt Ghouls with the Graveguard.
What do you want?
All of this army against these two. Yeah, that's a solid nope. That wouldn't work. No chance. I think I'm just going to leave Vlad in the settlement. It's the best way for him to replenish. As for Isabella, I want her to like get into the Dwarven land and raid. Beautiful. That way we don't take any attrition.
I am Vlad.
I might have to move Vlad out if that's the case.
I am invincible.
I think we just moved a little bit too much, yeah. It's annoying. Oh well, he should be fine with the replenishment he's getting.
Sleep shines.
Ormond has leveled up. What's the difference here? Just minus miscast chance, minus wins and magic cost. That worth it? Not sure. Let's get the Curse of Undeath to go with the Invocation. That's a good idea. Because while we're casting Invocation, this will trigger as well. So that makes our invocations that little bit more powerful. Scout the ruins there. Gave and revealed. That was what was to be expected. And it's time to get Ghostly Howl, I think. Ormond's just gonna chill. And Meinrad's sorting out the public order. Slowly but surely. Great.
Lord of the Night.
let's move on to the next turn. This turn we should be able to take Ackendorf. Although I'm not sure I want to take it, I'll probably just raise it. They have moved an army in there though, that may be annoying. And since the Greenskins took Varenka Hill, we'll definitely be raising that other settlement. Let's see, where's Chaos going? Yeah, it looks like they're heading towards Marienburg or something. We've encountered the Beastmen. Hopefully they won't be raiding my lands anytime soon. But I guess what I'm going to do here is just move into Middenheim. With my army. And then we can tax that again. And I think what's going to happen, right, we're going to kill the dwarves. We're going to bring our armies back north to face Chaos. And then Archeon's going to come in. And then I'm going to have the 2v1 armies with Isabella and Vlad. Whilst I try and hold these other two armies at bay, which are heading further west. But the reason I'm not touching these armies is A, because I can't beat them anyway. And B, because I want other nations to be the ones that have to kill them. And do damage to them. Because for all we know, I could ignore Chaos and then they just go and get themselves killed. The other thing that could happen is I ignore Chaos and then they go and take Altdorf, but hopefully that won't happen. So we have mission aborted to defeat Thorgrim. Did he just get defeated anyway then? He must have got defeated. That's good. If the mission was aborted, because that means he's no longer on the map, which means his Ironbreaker army is dead. That's awesome. Okay, capture and occupy the following settlement. Okay, that's fine. They really want us to improve our relations with Middenheim, but we're not going to. Right, let's just go and smash Ackendorf.
Shed their blood.
Oh, this actually has walls. That's awkward. Could we still win? Not sure. I mean, we have, like, a lot of units, right? The only melee forces they really have that are scary are the Ironbreakers and Slayers. Oh, this is difficult. Do I want to attack this or not? Like, Grombrindle, is he unbreakable? No. But he does have really high leadership. And he is very strong. Not as strong as Isabella, though. Actually, Isabella's weaker. I've got a... like one of these vampires that can take him on there. It's either that or we wait for Vlad. Actually, Vlad might be able to catch up anyway. He can't reinforce from March, right? Or can he? I think if he's in March, he can't reinforce.
Death and destruction.
This could go really badly if I lose this. Let's just level her up, first of all. Let's get the Curse of Undeath. For Windrek, she's the lady that's going to be taking on Grombrindle, so we're going to have to buff her up a little. Maybe we could upgrade Spirit Leech, although that just extends cast range. I mean, that's not really worth doing. I guess leadership then would be the next thing.
Annihilate them.
I think I'm going to decide if I want to play that in the next episode, guys, because unfortunately it has been my time.
I will not.
I think honestly I'm going to take the attack, just because we should be able to take the gyro bombers out with our Vargeis. The majority of their forces are ranged, and we have flying units, so that's a direct counter. Of course we have
Berserker them!
Isabella herself, so that's great, and we got 3 Vargeis to knock down the gate. We should be okay. But that's all for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.